think they don't deserve to be abused, but I mean, if people want to eat them, then that's their choice.
Huh?
No,
That
we
determine
are
our values.
It's our
Well,
choice,
yeah.
'cause we are eating meat.
It's like if I want to eat chicken breast and I buy it from the supermarket, how old would that chicken?
Like a week.
Few months.
1 week.
Few months, maybe. I want to go vegan now.
You want to go vegan? Animals aren't people. What are you talking about? I'm sure you agree. Animals deserve to be abused. You agree with me? I swear. What is it about animals that makes you feel like they shouldn't be abused in the first place?
They have emotions, so do humans.
Yeah, but chickens got emotions. Look what we do to them.
Exactly, so they don't do that to us.
Yeah, but we have the power to do it, right? A chicken's never gonna like make an iPhone. A chicken's never gonna write a symphony. Like, why should we care about a chicken when I can eat it and get big muscles and protein?
I mean, that is true. Are you vegan?
No. I just said animals deserve to be abused. What are you
So you
talking
want
about?
animals to be abused?
I'm just trying to get people to be honest. Like, let's be honest, animals deserve to be abused kind of thing.
I think they don't deserve to be abused, but I mean, if people want to eat them, then that's their choice. Like, vegan or not. Like, if
Wait. Huh?
No. I don't,
That's confusing.
no, I don't think we should be like, oh yeah, they should get abused or whatever.
So people have the right to abuse animals, but you don't think they deserve to be abused?
Yeah. Like, why would you want to do that?
But, wait. Isn't that confusing? Like, if you think people have a right to abuse animals if they want,
Yeah, if they want
but
to.
also thinking that they don't deserve to be abused. How does that work?
Why don't you
I
just
feel
wait?
bad.
Why don't you just wait till they're like fat and
Like
then
an
you
old
kill
age.
them?
Do you know how
Free
long?
range to produce more meat.
Do you know how long it takes for a chicken to get naturally fat for that?
2 days if you feed them lots.
No, not 2 days.
No, you should
So-
do free range because then it's not kept. It's like letting them live before they die.
It's like if I want to eat chicken breast and I buy it from the supermarket, how old would that chicken?
Like a week.
Few months.
1 week.
Few months, maybe.
They just
A year.
eat them so much.
Do you think that's in free range as well?
No.
No. What do you think free range is like?
Like 5 years.
5 years.
I think that's only their lifespan.
And in either case, both in free range and factory farming, they live up to 6 weeks old. But you girls said that it wouldn't be abuse if they lived a good life, right?
Yeah.
Do you think 6 weeks old is a decent life?
Yeah, no, I don't. So I think they should live the most that they can get if they're not going to live for ages.
Okay. Do you think the same with all other animals though?
Yeah?
So it's okay to kill a dog for food as long as they had like a decent life?
No,
Why not?
because they're dogs.
Why? What is it about dogs? Okay, let's take like, okay, I want a burger, right? I want to eat a burger.
Yeah.
I can choose either a pig or a dog,
Yeah?
right? Usually people would say that it's not okay to choose the dog so I can have a burger, but it is okay to choose the pig. What do you think is the difference between those two animals? Not a difference that we've given to them, but a difference that those two animals have intrinsically. Do you think there is a difference between those two animals?
No.
That says that it's okay to kill one but not the other? So that's really a value that society has told you, really. Because if you grew up in a place where it's normal to eat dogs, you'd probably think the exact opposite. Or you'd probably think that it's okay to eat any animal I want, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say that you're against animal abuse yourself? Or?
I mean, well, I eat heaps of meat, so I don't really care. But like now, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. Because when you buy meat, you don't think that I want to pay for animals to be abused, right?
Yeah.
You think I want to eat something that tastes good,
Yeah.
to be honest, eh? Yeah. But now that you know, well, I don't know, how much do you... Actually, no, you don't really know much about the meat industries, do you? Yeah. What industries in general, though, do you think are abusing animals?
Macca's.
Macca's? Do you think when I'm talking about industries, not companies. So if we're talking about companies, that would be like McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and those. Industries would be like beef industry, lamb industry, etc. So if we're thinking like that, what industries overall do you think would be abusing animals?
I don't know.
No? let's take two examples. We've got an industry that provides fruits and vegetables, and we've got an industry that provides meat, dairy, and eggs.
Yeah.
Out of those two, which do you think is contributing to animal abuse?
The animal with me.
Obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically any industry that provides animals or like, you know, uses their products is abusing animals. Pretty general rule, like based on what we're seeing over there as well, eh? Yeah. And you probably think that you want to be against animal abuse, right? But you realize that your actions are probably not aligning with that at the moment, eh? Yeah. What do you think you could do if you no longer wanted to support animal abuse anymore, now that we know which industries are abusing them?
Go vegan.
There it is. There it is.
Wait, so I'm confused. Are you for animal abuse?
I'm saying my sign is basically a truth of society, right? It's a truth of society no one wants to accept, because you came looking at the sign being like, you know, obviously not. Why would I want animals to be abused? But then again, with our actions, we kind of support this truth of society that animals deserve to be abused when we buy animal products. Hey, yeah. Even though we don't have the intention of abusing animals when we buy meat, it's the undeniable fact that it will happen. Eh?
Yeah.
So what do you think is stopping you from living a lifestyle that does abuse animals and instead adopting a vegan lifestyle?
Oh, it's so sad though. But I mean, I get where you're coming from. It is true. But, oh, no, that's so sad.
Yeah. It's sad to see, but like, you know, it's easy to say, it's easy to show these emotions and say that it's sad and we don't want it to happen, but ultimately it's our actions that determine our values.
It's our
Well,
choice,
yeah.
'cause we are eating meat.
Exactly, because it's supply and demand. These industries don't exist at such a scale, not because they hate animals or anything, even like slaughterhouse workers or whatever. They don't do their jobs because they hate animals, it's because people are paying them at such a scale to provide animal products. There's no other way they can do it, really. Yeah. So, yeah, again, what do you think's stopping you from, you know, adopting a vegan lifestyle instead of continuing to live a lifestyle that abuses animals?
Yeah, no, that is true.
Do you think there's anything stopping you?
No.
No? I thought it was hard at the start, basically, but there comes a time when you think that like going vegan is either easy or hard, basically. So if you think that it's hard, you're thinking that the changes that you'll have to make to your lifestyle are harder than what the animals are going through.
Yeah.
And if you think that it's easy, it's pretty much the opposite. You think that changing my lifestyle is nothing compared to what we're seeing over here. The mother pig getting like shoved in a crate for 2 weeks while her babies feed off her and die around her. Basically, it's thinking that it's so much easier for me to change my lifestyle than it is to be one of those animals. Eh? Yeah. And if you were one of those animals in that position right now, what would you want someone to do for you?
To help?
To help, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And who do you think that would be? Or at a basic level, like who would not be paying for you to be in that position?
Vegans.
Vegans, right? Those are literally like the only people who wouldn't be doing that, right? If you were to switch places with the animal right now, that animal was you and you were that animal, how fast would you want them to go vegan for you in that position?
Instantly.
Right? It's very easy to think about it when you think about the victims. When you think about the victims, it's obvious. And you said it straight away, go vegan if you don't want to support animal abuse, right? Yeah. And that's literally the choice that you have from today. You can make such a massive difference in these animals' lives with that mentality of focusing on the victims instead of focusing on ourselves. So what do you think you're going to do after this conversation? Do you think you're going to continue to live your lifestyle or adopt a vegan lifestyle that's cruelty-free?
I want to go vegan now.
You want to go vegan? That's great. Basically, you know, if there's a will, there's a way. And if you think about what you've seen today and what you've learned, and there's probably still a lot for you to learn about these industries that I can't really cover in this conversation, otherwise you'd be here way too long. Yeah, basically, if you have a will to be against animal abuse and you hold that as a true identity and you're honest with yourself, it'll be easy. Yeah, because everywhere on social media, everyone's talking about how to be vegan. That's honestly everywhere. No one's talking about why. No one's talking about the animals. Yeah, and that's about it. But I'll give you this card. It'll basically give you like every single resource you'll need if you sign up to the group on Facebook or whatever. And it'll help you make the change if you do so, please. And yeah, by the way, I do record these conversations for my YouTube channel and my Instagram.
Oh, yeah, no.
Are you okay being in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for the conversation.
Bye.
Awesome. Cheers. What's up? Hey. I'm sure. Yeah.
Why
What?
do they put cameras in like places like this? Why would they film it?
Because.
Yeah. Pretty amazing. Listen to Bonnie. Vegan twins.
Oh, awesome. They put cameras in the factories because the industries themselves will never tell consumers what happens. This was a practice.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? You don't have to look at it, we can talk over here. But that was a practice that was condoned by the SPCA, and they put their label on like egg packets.
SPCA?
Yeah. That was before this footage came out. So before this footage came out, nobody knew, but SPCA was putting their label on it saying like, you know, this is humane. And it still continues today though, just without their label. But it happens in... It's horrible, right? It's horrible. Things that happen to animals. The thing is, those kind of things don't happen because people hate animals or anything. It's because good people just don't think about their actions.
I mean, if you picture that chicken as babies or something, they would never do that.
Yeah.
But we have to
Oh, do you have to go? That's all right.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
having a conversation.
I think it's wonderful what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye.